Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. First and foremost, I want to send my condolences to those people who have lost their loved ones through floods. May God grant you peace and strength during these difficult moments. We mourn with you and we stand with you. Those areas that have been affected by El Nino, we stand with you and we pray that God will change his mind and maybe stop the rains. Back to politics. Kaka, I have been hating Cherargei for quite some time. Senator Cherargei. I have never loved him because of his careless talk. But I am beginning to like him. Why? Cherargei is beginning to be independent, meaning it doesn't spare even the Kenya Kwanza government when it goes wrong. That has made me proud. I am beginning to love Cherargei. I'm beginning to sell Cherargei. Why am I saying this? Cherargei, Murkomen was in the Senate and he was called to respond to a few issues. And Senator Cherargei is raising three pertinent issues that are of concern to the Republic of Kenya and to Kenyans at large. Point number one, Cherargei is questioning Senator Murkomen why he is forming a 10-member committee just to repair a leaking roof at JKIA. A leaking roof at JKIA. Yani, Kaka, I raised alarm on the incompetence of Ruto's cabinet even before they were sworn in. I raised some questions. Thank God that some people are opening their eyes now. Cherargei is opening his eyes now. And he's asking Murkomen, Yani, a whole government, a whole ministry forms a 10-member committee just to go and repair a leaking roof at JKIA. Now, Cherargei is asking Murkomen, what if the expressway gets a damage? Will you anyway. Number two, Cherargei is seeking answers from CS Murkomen on the $100 million he received as a bribe while in China to defend Chinese contractors and to award them government contracts. And Cherargei is saying the bribe, a down payment of $50 million that were given to Murkomen are hidden in Dubai. And Cherargei says he has enough evidence to produce in case he is called upon. So Murkomen is seeking answers from CS Murkomen to come out clean and tell Kenyans why he is bribed to award Chinese contracts, yet we have local contractors who are supposed to benefit from their own tax they pay to this government. Point number three, and the most dangerous one. Murkomen gifted Mangu High School a chopper worthy $100 million. Now, Cherargei is questioning and asking, what will a secondary school use a chopper for? Yani unachukua chopper ya $100 million unapea high school. Ifanyie nini? Of what benefit is a chopper to a high school? You could have constructed a laboratory. You could have constructed a library. You could have constructed dorms, an additional. You know, there are so many schools in this country that don't even have classes. But Kenya Kwanza government is awarding a high school, a plane, a chopper, worthy $100 million US. Akili punguani. Now, Kaka, there's something I've asked myself when all these things are happening. Could CS Murkomen be working closely with his boss to loot Kenyans? That is a question that has been ringing in my mind. Because Murkomen is an appointee of the president. Right? Could he be an agent of looting on behalf of his master? That is a food for thought. Before I give you Cherargei's video, ladies and gentlemen, this year, kuna kitu tunaita deal ya kufunga mwaka. Yeah? Indigenous Land and Properties Limited, they have a very big event in Nakuru on 16th December 2023 at Nakuru Athletics Club. And they will be issuing title deeds. So kama unataka kashamba, piga simu. So many people have been asking me, Kaka, tutapata kashamba wapi? If you want to invest, na unataka kashamba, of course you know the processes of getting a genuine land. So if you want some land, piga simu hapa 07 23 77 75 55 07 23 77 75 55 07 23 77 75 55. Just call them to inquire. Wapigie simu waulize, nataka kashamba 50 by 100, nataka kashamba eka moja, nataka kashamba 50 by 50, nitapataje? And they will be explaining to you so that you save your money. So this coming December on 16th, this coming December hii, tarehe 16 December 2023, wako na eventi kubwa pale Nakuru ya kupeana title deeds. If you are around in Nakuru, if you are in Kisii, you are in Mombasa, you are in Turkana, wapi, just call them and they will direct you on how to reach Nakuru. They will be having 13 projects, Langa Langa, Gilgil phase 1 and 2, Gilgil Ridges phase 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, wako na Subukia phase 1, 2 and 3, na pia phase 1, na Sunrise phase 1. The chief guest atakuwa ni Reverend Ben, President JCM Churches. So ni pastor mwenyewe, pia mtahubiriwa na injili. So kujeni kwa wingi pale Nakuru. Kaka, hata mimi nitakuwa pale Nakuru so that tuone wako na deals gani za kufunga mwaka na wako na offers. Can we listen to Senator Cherargei on the pertinent points he's raising? I'm beginning to love this guy. I'm beginning to love this senator. Through this video, he has touched my heart. And Kaka, it doesn't matter whether you are supporting Kenya Kwanza. It doesn't matter when you are supporting Azimio. Ukiona makosa, makosa ni yetu sisi wote. Ukiona wizi wa public resources, piga nduru vile senator amefanya. Si lazima ati wewe ni mtu wa Kenya Kwanza, you will be defending wizi. No! Piga nduru vile Senator Cherargei. Can we listen to Senator Cherargei, by the way?
Why would you form a committee of 10 people to fix a leaking roof? Which country are we? What are we saying as a nation? It shows to the incompetence of CS Murkomen. Because if he will form a committee to fix a leaking roof, what will happen to roads that have stalled in Nandi? He will form a whole African Union or United Nations to come and fix the roads in Nandi. Because if he cannot fix a leaking roof, if it's to fix, I can imagine, what about the stalled roads in Kenya? So that is the incompetence I wanted to call out on the floor of the House. And it is very unfortunate that because of other dynamics, he captured the House to sue to his tweet, because even he was making sniding remarks. He was even answering senators directly, which is not the procedure of the standing orders. You answer the House through the Speaker. This Mombasa Road, from here, the lower deck, it is flooding, it's not marked. A contractor went away with billions of shillings in the lower deck. Kenyans are, this city is like a floating city in the biblical era. The roads are being washed away, and you heard him, he defended the Chinese. Why would you defend that? We go and borrow loan from a Chinese, we bring it from China here, then we give to contractors of China to go back with our money. What will happen to our local contractors? And that is why I'm coming up with a legislative what's called Public Procurement and Disposal Act to amend, to say that all contracts below 2 billion exclusively to local contractors, which are Kenyans, and number 2, all contracts below 200 million should be given to youth and special interest group. And I've shared it is with the legislative services. I know it will be gazetted, and I'll share with this. Of course, the small matter of the rigging roofs in KQ, and also disembarking of passengers. You know, now people are being rained on at JKIA. You disembark 50 meters from the veranda, and you get rained on. You can imagine if they are disabled or people who are expectant, people who are, and other children, people who are sick, you can imagine the inconvenience. Why would you donate to Mangu High School a plane which is still new? And this plane, if you look at this plane, why would you donate a plane that is worth $100 million to a school? You donate toys. What do you expect a high school child to do with a plane? And this plane is still new. That plane, according to the valuation, is $100 million. And it could have generated around $600,000. I've done my homework very well. That's why they feared me speaking at the floor of the House. Some people could have gone for long call and short call combined. Was the aircraft... Because we wanted to see the value report. These are serious issues. I am not personal. Kisumu does not even have a sewerage, Kisumu International Airport. And you know, Kerenga, by the way, is very interesting, because it's the only airport in Africa and in the world where you get stuck. Have you guys seen a plane which gets stuck? And it is the only plane where you board while wearing a gumboot. Some of us wear a gumboot so that we board, we go to the farm. But Kerenga airstrip is the opposite, and you saw what happened. So these were the issues, the 3 questions. I didn't want to be personal, but it seems he has, and I want to say without fear of contradiction, personally, sinunui uoga, because bei ya uoga ilishuka, hata wakinipea free, siwezi nunua. So I know truth will always stand with me. The people like Jean Marie Serone, the people who stood with the right are still remembered because they stood with the people. You don't go and eat 10% of Chinese and come and vomit out our legs. We'll call you out when time comes. And I still have many doors here to show when the CS visited. That one is too hot, eh? Can we... He visited, I'm trying to get China Wuyi. In China, he has visited China severally. And you heard at the floor of the House defending Chinese contractors. Where will the hustler contractors who voted for us go if you are giving them contract? Because he received a bribe, and I am daring him to come clean on the allegation of receiving $100 million from China Wuyi when he visited in the month of between June and October. I want him to come out and tell the country, because every time when he came to insult me in the funeral, he defended the Chinese contractor. Who will defend Kenyans who are contractors? Or does it mean Kenyans, we don't have capacity of doing roads? Even slashing and clogging drainages, do we need Chinese to come and slash? Where will our young people who do not have jobs go? So I want to dare him to tell the country what agreement did they agree on allegations of receiving $100 million from China, where he was paid an afroad of $50 million. And we have all the facts. We have the flight manifest. We know where the money is in Dubai. It is that some of us are just keeping what we call decency, but it has reached a time that the country must know the truth. And that is why he decided to ensure he gets protection from the House, so that some of us do not speak and tell the country the truth. Some of them, instead of working, they go on a shopping spree. They wear 130,000. It's called Salvatore Barmaco. They wear expensive watches. They wear a lot of things instead of concentrating on the core business. And that is our concern.